ecstatic for, because you know what today is?
What's the day?
It's our Denali flight day.
We're going on that aeroplane.
Denali, also known as Mount McKinley and sitting at 20,310 feet tall, is the highest peak in North America.
I only had like a few things that I absolutely just wanted to do in Alaska, and this was one of them, seeing Denali.
It's also a mountain that's so elusive, only 30% of people who come to visit actually get to see it. Known for making its own weather, Denali's like a magician. 1 minute she's there and the next gone. Uh-oh, I see some clouds building in the distance.
It's a lot of clouds.
Today, we're taking to the skies in hopes of witnessing her magic firsthand. And then we're off in search of boondocking near Denali National Park. Or do we end up somewhere else? I know, so do we want to be here on the side of the road in the rain, or do we?
We're going to go pee in Hot Springs now.
What?
What? So we've been at Hatcher's Pass and it's been great, but we're leaving to head to full hookups, and you guys know how I feel about full hook. Really still the shower. I don't care about full hookups as much as I do the shower, but we're getting on our way to head there now. So we'll see you at the campground.
Look at this beautiful sunshiny day.
Finally.
Mostly clear skies, which we are ecstatic for, because you know what today is?
What? What's the day?
It's our Denali flight day.
We're going on that aeroplane.
We're really excited about this. We have heard that it is like a really good excursion.
I'm excited about being on the glacier 20,000 feet up. That's insane.
Well, I don't think the glacier will be 20,000 feet up.
I don't even want to go anymore.
We're flying 20,000 feet up though. We're headed about an hour up the road to Talkeetna, which is where most of the flights around Denali take off from, which is like 2 to 3 hours from the Denali National Park area, which I did not realize that the flights don't really take off from where you go to visit the national park. So something to remember when you're planning your Alaska trip.
So today is our first real good clear day in a while, and we're going to stop along the way to where we're going to do the flight at a overlook of Denali. We haven't seen Denali yet at all. I know some people say you can see it from Anchorage. We haven't seen it at all. It's just been too cloudy, rainy, and all that good stuff. So we're going to stop there. Hopefully we'll be able to see it there. One of the nice things about these companies that we're doing the flight with is they're very flexible on the time. I say flexible, I mean like if the weather's gonna be bad, you can usually cancel, like, I don't know, right up until it's time to go for the most part, or they'll reschedule or whatever. They don't just take your money and make you go on the worst day still.
Uh-oh, I see some clouds building in the distance.
It's a lot of clouds.
I know. Fingers crossed.
It's pretty cloudy, guys. I think all the clouds are coming from Denali, but it's supposed to be literally right in front of us, right?
Yeah.
I can't.
This is the overlook. Somewhere over there is Denali.
Man. I think there's a mountain right behind this tree right here. Let's go look. Okay. Yeah, go look.
Do you see it?
No. All right, let's get closer.
Here we are. You have arrived.
You have arrived.
Have arrived. So we're supposed to check in 45 minutes before our flight. We're here quite a bit earlier than that, but we're gonna go ahead and get checked in, and then, I don't know, maybe wander around Talkeetna a little bit, and then come back, get on our plane, and hope for the best.
They kicked this out, told us it was too early. Overachiever Victoria here. Apparently we gotta go to town and spend an hour, and I don't know, well, guess what that looks like.
Look at this cute little downtown little store, Naggly store.
Coffee?
I guess we could do that. So downtown Talkeetna is super cute. Lots of little shops, restaurants, so many restaurants. I wish we were eating out, but instead we've just settled for coffee. There's a pretty river down the road that you can go see. So if you're coming for a flight anyways, definitely come and stop downtown. The parking, not much parking, so take it if you can find it. Historic cabin.
Somebody lived here till 1975. It was built in 1920, and then one person built it and sold it whatever time, and then that person lived here until 1975 until he died.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Tiny cabin, huh? Okay, so if you don't know, this is fireweed, and the last blooms are blooming, and they say, because it starts at the bottom, starts blooming all summer long, and then once the last blooms at the top bloom, winter, the snow is going to be here in 6 weeks. So that means it's time for us to leave very soon.
We spent about an hour in the little town walking around looking at everything, so it's getting time to go check in. And there was also a long line at the bathrooms, so hopefully this place has a bathroom because I gotta pee.
Because I'm all sure you all was dying to know that. So it's kind of funny because we have to get weighed when we check in because it's a small plane, so they have to know exactly how much everybody weighs. So first time I ever had to step on a scale to get on a plane.
Probably should have been fasting. Should I just push up on the counter? Yeah. So Colleen and Joseph pranked back. I don't know if y'all remember, but when we crossed it to the Alaska at the border, we pranked them with the crossing guard. And but when we got to this place, they told us that our schedule was, or our plane was booked for yesterday, and that we're too late or whatever. But yeah, they got us back. But they told us they're just kidding. So we still get to go on the plane.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Thank you.
Perfect. So they give us these very stylish boots to put on for walking on the glacier. They just go right over your normal shoes. And the guy at check-in made me feel better about the clouds because he said he was looking at a camera of Denali or something like that, and it looked beautiful. He said the clouds actually can add a little bit of interest to photos and videos. So I'm excited. Orange ticket.
900 horsepower Garrett turbine engine. This thing is awesome.
This is definitely the tiniest plane we've ever been on.
If we got too many people,
Grant, you okay up there?
Grant, look back this way.
There we go. There are 10 of us in this tiny plane, on a mission to go see the tallest mountain in North America. You can feel the tension and excitement as we hope for a glimpse of this renowned mountain. And soon enough, we find ourselves above the clouds. Quickly gaining elevation, we're above 12,000 feet. And since we're in a non-pressurized cabin, we have to put on oxygen masks to breathe. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. The views are absolutely breathtaking, and there just aren't the words to describe what it's like flying among this mountain range. Circling the top of Denali, seeing the top of a mountain that so many dream of seeing. And now, it's time to go stand on a glacier in Denali National Park. The South Peak of Denali. Landed on a glacier.
Made it.
That was pretty epic.
That was fun.
I don't know, I just couldn't fathom the vastness of it all. The snow's so deep. Wow.
This is crazy. It feels like we're so much higher, but we're only 7,398 feet.
Okay, if you're gonna come to Alaska, this is a must.
This is pretty cool.
I don't even know how to explain it.
I would have never thought I'd have seen the top of Denali in my life.
We were up there with the top
That's
of Denali.
Crazy. How tall is Denali?
Over 20,000 feet.
You know what's even crazier though? I hiked Mount Shasta, which
It was 14,000. And we saw some 14ers out there, and they look short compared to Denali.
Yeah, this is some insane terrain. I don't know.
I'm really glad we didn't leave Alaska without doing this.
So with this being base camp, they camp here again, like to acclimate probably and everything. This is where they start. We was just talking to the pilot, and most people start here. Not very many hike all the way up to this point, which again, we're only 7,000 elevation, but when you can fly in, why not start here and then hike the rest, which is, I don't know, 15,000 feet still. But so they leave here from base camp and hike down and on around this mountain to go up to Denali. So it's a trek.
Time to load back up. I don't want to leave though, to be honest. We took a different path on the way back, which gave us the opportunity to see glaciers and waterfalls right from our windows. It was an amazing flight.
Okay.
There you
Right.
go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good one. All right. Wow. So we did the summit tour with Talkeetna Air, which means they took us from the Talkeetna airport here, which is just under 400 feet of elevation, and up to 20,000 feet of elevation to circle around the very peak of Denali.
Yeah.
And it was epic.
It was pretty cool. It's crazy because, like, how far did you say we are from here if we drove?
Well, it's because of the way it's shaped, you gotta go all the way down and back up. As the crow flies, much sooner.
Yeah, it's
to
not like a
drive.
30-minute plane ride. If you know, they didn't show you all the different places. On the way there, it was like an hour and a half plane ride, I believe. And then you got like 30 minutes on the glacier. And then it was literally like a 30 to 45-minute plane ride back. So it was, but it is super nice.
The views, I mean, you guys saw them, but you didn't experience them. I know the pictures and the videos are not doing them justice. It was just insane to be flying right there among the mountains, just towering on every side.
I would definitely put this in our top 3 excursions we've done. It's somewhere in our top 3. Like, so if you come and you only got 3 things that you can do, this is definitely one of them.
Now we just gotta drive back home to the doggos. To travel a day today, we are officially packed up here at the Riverside RV and Camper Park, and we are headed to our boondocking spot near Denali National Park.
So the weather's pretty terrible. The rain is back and super cloudy. So I feel like we got extremely lucky with our plane ride around Denali. It was just like the most perfect day for it, but it did not last long. I think only like 30% of people that come to see Denali actually get to see it, just because of how cloudy and rainy it is here, or dark 6 months out of the year.
We are headed to Old Denali Road. We've seen on iOverlander and heard from other people who have been traveling around Alaska that there's a lot of boondocking spots along that road. Old Denali Highway.
You have arrived.
We have not really arrived. My thing is, it's gonna rain all weekend. I know, so do we want to be here on the side of the road in the rain, or do we want to be at full hookups in the rain? We could drive, or we could go to Chena Hot Springs.
How far is Fairbanks?
2.5 hours.
Lunch? Me too. Good
Okay.
call, Joseph.
Okay, so we decided we're actually not gonna boondock near Denali. We're gonna go to full hookups in Fairbanks. And I'll just say, I guess that's the plus of RV life. You get to be flexible. We stay flexible a lot. And I don't know, the boondocking here, it looks like there are spots here. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just rainy and we're still right on the side of the road, and there's a big mud hole right outside where we have the RVs parked. And so we're gonna move on. And that's the nice thing about RV life. You can just move on when you're ready.
Back on the road. You ready, Maverick? You ready to go? Are you ready to go?
Oh, you're getting him all excited for nothing. We're going fancy, huh?
I'm not even excited. Are KOAs actually I honestly am curious. If you stay at KOAs, and do you stay there because you think it's more of a nice fancy RV park, or is it just like all that's in a lot of areas?
But here we are at the KOA. We are actually at the northernmost KOA in all of the world, I guess. This is nice. It's like we have an escort because they're looking at the map.
Yeah.
So we just follow them.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's the right place.
We're having a problem. I don't know why, but it's telling us there's an error with one of the jacks and we have to manually retract them all, which means we need to hitch back up so that we don't have jacks retracting with nothing underneath them. Of course, it's happening while it's raining, but basically we had to retract all the jacks in order for it to try to let us auto level. I guess, I don't know, we're about to see if we can auto level. He was saying there's an error with the right front jack, even though it didn't appear to be anything wrong with it. You're gonna lower that one? Okay. Take 2, maybe. All right, success, auto level. Now to get the rest of the hookups hooked up.
I gotta do the sewer. We still gotta get the dogs out, then turn the truck off to fuel. What do you want to do?
I'll turn the truck off first.
And then get the dogs?
And then get the dogs.
Okay.
I turned the truck off over here on the driver's side. I'm so used to going to the passenger side. I almost tried to, I guess I could have technically probably reached it from either side. There you go, couple. Guess what? It's not raining, so Craig's cleaning the truck out and we're taking the gang to Chena Hot Springs, because basically anytime we said we were going to Fairbanks, everybody's like, are you going to Chena Hot Springs? So obviously we have to go to Chena Hot Springs. You don't want Joseph to have to stare out a dog drool window?
Nah, it was getting pretty bad, I guess. Look at all the drool streaks on that.
And this is why we have these.
That's also, I recently learned what all these streaks are.
Oh, can you see him? Like the little Maverick hangs his head out this window and drools.
Hey, look at my nice healthy lunch.
Nice.
Not rubbing it in or anything.
Go?
Not rubbing it in.
I'm ready to go. I'm excited.
Oh man.
Tell a good thing when a good thing comes along.
So we're doing the ice museum first, and then we'll be doing the hot springs after. So have ice cream. Everybody's eating.
Our ice museum tour starts at 1 p.m. So we're walking around, checking out the resort. You can stay here if you want, or just come for the day like we are and do all of the activities.
This is your can, all right? I want to keep this temperature
Ice
pretty
museum
stable.
time.
Find them?
Oh my gosh. You gonna grab a parka?
Nah.
I am. I'm getting this one because it matches my outfit.
Workshop area. Let out all of your oohs and ahs.
Ooh, ah.
34 years now. Right, it's back in here a little. To the bowels of the Ice Museum.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
When Archer would go to the fence position,
So I was pretty skeptical on this ice museum, but this is honestly pretty cool, and they like, I don't know, very good. The detail is pretty amazing. It's also 25 degrees in here, and my nose is feeling it.
He didn't put on a parka. Whoa. Oh, this is the ice bar
You can get an apple martini and do it in glasses.
that we
ice
just saw the guy
cups.
make.
Yeah, that they make here. Come look at this. Look at this cool little table booth thing. This is awesome. I ain't never wanted to carve some ice more in my life.
My hands are freezing. 25 degrees in here. That's pretty cold.
The cool thing about this place, though, I found that apparently you can book a room in here. They have like ice cabins.
Hotel room.
I don't know if I'd make it, but it sounded pretty cool.
It does sound pretty cool. Time to check out these $600 a night hotel rooms. Is this one? Because where do you sleep?
I don't know. Yeah.
It's pretty cool looking though. Maybe down there.
Let's go look at the other ones.
Okay, go look at the other rooms.
Oh yeah, this one's nicer.
I like this one. It's like you get a little cave to sleep in.
Yeah. I think
Go
my
lay
feet
on
would
it.
hang off. Oh, it's cracking.
Oh, they said anywhere with carpet you can go. See, there you go. It's
This is how I'd be sleeping.
all curled up in a ball. Yeah.
I would man.
Okay, they only open the doors every so often, so we're getting out at the first open, taking the jacket off. That was so cool.
Teleported. It's hot now. It's summertime.
Defrosting. Look how cold my finger. Look how red my fingers are. That was chilly,
Very red.
but so cool.
I gotta pee.
He's supposed to be telling you guys we're going to the hot springs now.
We're going to go pee in
I
hot
don't-
springs now.
What?
What?
We're going to the hot springs now. Okay. The ice museum was really cool. So the outside lake pool area is 18 plus only, so it can be a nice, quiet, relaxing time. And then inside they have some hot tubs and an indoor heated pool, which is not as hot as that hot spring. It was pretty warm. It's got to be up there like 104, 106 degrees. A little crowded, but it's Sunday and the weather's good, so that was to be expected. But it was nice. I liked Liard Hot Springs a little bit better, but it was still not bad. We have been hanging out here at the KOA in Fairbanks, and
It's the most northern KOA, right? Most furthest north. I don't know. Make it make sense.
northernmost KOA
Yeah,
in,
that.
I guess, anywhere. But it's also the nicest RV park we've been to in Alaska, actually.
I was thinking about this though, because I was thinking about saying that actually in one of these videos. We didn't stay at so many RV parks in Alaska.
That's true.
This did turn out to be the nicest
but
one.
we
So
saw a lot. We
did see a lot,
past
and it's the nicest one we've seen. So it is a good stop. If you're coming to Alaska, I'd put the KOA. If you just want a nice place to relax.
To do Fairbanks, go see Chena Hot Springs.
Yeah.
It's a little pricey. I mean, it's a KOA and it's in Alaska, so don't get us wrong. It's a little pricey, but full hookups, dog park, nice green spaces, hangout area with fire pits right on the Chena River. So it's in the space between sites is pretty decent. Nothing crazy. Oh, some of the sites do have like the special patio thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want to know how much those are.
I didn't know. I didn't know. We didn't stay in them.
Needless to say, we're about to be very soon leaving behind the comforts of the KOA and heading back into Canada and down some roads. So, you know what that means.
4,000 and something miles ahead of us starting when we're leaving.
This Saturday.
Oh,
and it is Thursday.
It's coming quick. I have been trying to. Sometimes I like to dabble in some video games, guys. What can I say? I don't know. Okay, make fun of me. I don't care. I'm a nerd at heart. But and I knew as soon as we leave Alaska that life is about to just get so stinking busy because we're doing the Temp RV show. We're going, we have a Brinkley rally thing we're going to.
We have to drive 4,000 miles to even get back to the East Coast.
We're potentially doing another meetup on the East Coast. That's the plan right now. It's not set in stone yet, so don't come
We'll let you know,
me.
though. We'll let you know. We'll keep you
We'll
posted.
let you know. And so, like, it just, and then with all the traveling, and we have some videos that we want to get done also, it's just about to get so busy. So I've been playing the mess out of some video games here lately.
Needless to say, hit that subscribe button because you're not going to want to miss what's coming up. And we are just so grateful that we've had you guys along on this Alaska journey. It really would not have been as fun if we weren't getting to share it with you all.
Yeah, it's been good. I will say 3 months. I'm missing the lower 48 at this point, though.
It's getting cold.
It's getting cold, and you just don't have as many conveniences if you're from the lower 48. To all our Alaskan people that are watching, I don't know how long you've been in Alaska. If it's been a while, you might not remember all the conveniences that are in the lower 48.
Which is a big reason why a lot of people come to Alaska.
Yeah. But so. It's like, I don't know. It's like when you're craving something else, so there's gotta be a time to get over it, and we're not over the conveniences, and I'm missing them.
So we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.